Hello, this is Chris Morton, your host for Wine and Real Estate TV, here today with another episode. We are at the Wine Feed in downtown Raleigh. Our guest today is Phillip Zucchino. Phillip, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely thrilled to be here. First time I've actually been here in the shop, in the bar, and it's very, very cool. Highly recommend everyone come out and take a look. Phillip, before we get started on tasting the wine today, tell us a little bit about your place here and all of that stuff, how you got to be here.
Yeah, the Wine Feed started about 4 years ago as a concept between my business partner and myself. We're both named Philip. We both have experience abroad, and I worked in France as a winemaker for about 3 years in the Bordeaux region, and really wanted to kind of share that experience with people once we got back to Raleigh, where we're from. And we kind of choose wines based on wines that drink above their price point, and we're not really brand driven. So if we find a wine and we like it, if we think that the price is good, we're going to pick it up and try to share that with everyone.
Cool.
About a year ago, we moved to this location where we have a wine bar and a wine shop, more of a forward-facing retail location. And we really like the wine bar because it gives us a chance to have people taste wines before they could buy them. So it's a great opportunity for that. So we got 3 wines. One of them is on our list currently. We change the list out every 2 to 3 weeks. And then we have one of the wines from our wine club, which is two bottles a month. And most people come pick that up every month. And then we have a wine from a gentleman that we have really enjoyed getting to know over the past few years, who's out in Dry Creek Valley, that we'll talk about a little bit later.
Cool beans. Well, let's get started. I'm very excited to try these, so fire away. What do we have first?
So first we'll start with the Prosecco. Okay. Some professionals will do the sparkling wine last because it's kind of refreshing, but here it's a little bit early in the day, so
yes.
Let's start with the Prosecco.
We'll let the secret out of the bag. It's early in the morning. Cheers.
So when we're tasting, we like to taste the bubbly even in a regular glass. You don't need to taste it in a flute because you really get the more of the aromas and everything.
No need to be pretentious, right?
Exactly.
So wow, really good.
Yeah. So Prosecco is made typically in a very a little bit fruitier method than champagne and cava. It's why it's a little bit more accessible to the masses. It's Italian sparkling wine made a little bit northwest of Venice in the Veneto region, and you get a lot of great Prosecco coming into the area now, and it's made with
How much would something like this cost here?
This particular one's $13. It's Bell Star. Does great for weddings because of the label, I think.
Excellent, yeah.
People really like that wine once they try it.
Awesome. Always good to have something in the teens. That never hurts anybody.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Very good stuff. Well, what's our next thing we're going to try here? That was really, really good. I'm excited to try something else.
Yeah. So the next two are both are actually very similar grapes. They're clones of a Croatian grape. So it's Zinfandel and Primitivo.
Excellent. So, my favorite grape.
Really? I didn't know that.
I love the Zen.
Well, there we go. So you might like Primitivo and not
definitely. Yeah. Oh no, definitely. Primitivo, I love.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
So this Primitivo, it was in our wine club on one of our savor level this past month.
Nice label.
Yeah, and the label is important. As much being on the retail side of things, label's very important. But we buy based on the quality of wine.
And is this 100% Primitivo, or what is the?
This is a 100% Primitivo. It's from the Basilicata region in southern Italy. Wow. So if you think about the boot of southern Italy, it's kind of right in the middle between the heel and toe.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they typically grow a grape called Aglianico down there, but this particular project is a partnership between an importer, Vine Street Imports, and a Montalcino producer. And they're basically acting as negociants and finding some good Primitivo down there. This is a good wintertime wine because it's got some heat to it.
Yeah.
Nice, kind of rich flavor, and a little bit of tannin, but a pretty smooth finish.
Definitely like the mineral, and it's definitely like a rustic wine. I would think with a kind of a rustic meal.
Yeah, it definitely has that Italian flair to it.
Very, very cool. Yeah, absolutely. Excellent. So 2 really good wines so far. What's the third one we're going to talk about?
Third one is Zinfandel from the Dry Creek.
Cannot go wrong.
Yeah. It's one of our favorite Zens. A lot of people will come in here, and we change our list so often for the wine bar that we don't always have a Cabernet Sauvignon on the list, and people will say, "Oh, I want a Cab," and like, "Well, try this Zinfandel. You're really gonna like it." And it usually surprises them because it has a little oak on it, has a little more structure.
Wow, that's good. My least favorite wine on the planet It's white Zinfandel.
Yeah.
And my favorite wine on the planet is red Zinfandel. Go figure. It's the same grape. White Zinfandel, it's left to marinate and become wine for about 2 whole weeks, and they throw a ton of sugar in it. Whereas red Zinfandel is done in a traditional way that you would a Cab or a Merlot or something like that. So anyway, that's really good. I meant to ask you before, I apologize. What's the middle one? What's the cost of that one?
Oh, this is about $20.
Okay. And then the Zen is about what, would you say?
The Zen is $25.
Didn't think we were going to have to test this today, did you? Sorry.
I should know my prices.
It's all good. It's all good.
And then our wine club members, because that was in the wine club, get 20% off that.
Oh,
so
excellent.
it would come down to $16.
Very good. That is really good stuff.
Yeah.
Really, really good stuff.
Clay Martson is kind of running things there at the Martson Vineyards now, and he's a 6th generation grape grower. He just started with his when he took over the wine. Well, I guess the vineyards. He decided to start making their own wines, and they have about over 250 acres down in Dry Creek. They have a little bit in the Rock Pile AVA, which is the sub AVA of Dry Creek, and they make excellent wines. This is kind of their entry-level Zen, and it's very well received.
They've done a good job. They've done a good job. One thing I love that you do on the back, they've got their sticker with their logo on the back, so that way it's a year from now when you've bought this bottle and you're serving it to friends and you've got no idea, and they love it, and you love it, you've got no idea where it came from. So with this, you're able to call these guys back and say, hey, got any more of that stuff? So that's very cool that you do that. That's great.
Yeah, that's what we
want. Yeah, good job. Well, these have been great. Most important thing is we've got to let everybody know how to find you. I know that the best part about what you have to offer here, beyond having awesome wines, is if people drink too much wine, they can go upstairs.
That's right.
Because there's a Hampton Inn above us. Tell everybody exactly where you are.
Yeah, we're at 602 Glenwood Avenue on Glenwood South, about a block from Peace Street. Like Chris said, the Hampton Inn is above us, right on the corner of Johnson and Glenwood, and we have a lot of activity down here in the evening, and look forward to seeing you. Hope you'll stop by.
What's the website for people to find you on the web?
www.thewinefeed.com.
Very, very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for joining as always. Certainly do appreciate it. To view further episodes of this, please go to Wine and Real Estate TV, and that website is www.wineandre.com. WINEANDRE.com. Phillip, thank you for your time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Pleasure.